From the commercial fishing port capital of America, New Bedford, Massachusetts, welcome to the Paul Santos Live Show! Tonight's guests are singer Medeiros Perry.
Medeiros Perry.
Comedian Alex Mann. Local golf legend Roger Brightman.
Yes, my coach, my golf baby.
Plus the PSL band Artie DeMello and Gary Langevin.
Thank you,
You're
Joanne.
just amazing. Oh, and me, I'm the comedy director.
That's right.
And what they call on-air editorial presence.
She's the best.
They used to call it a sidekick. But who gives a rat's derriere? My name is Joanna Raposa. Ha! Please welcome everyone, the host of our show, Paul Santos.
Welcome to our big-time television show. I have a question to ask starting off tonight. Are you feeling good tonight?
Yeah!
You come to the right place where we highlight the talented, interesting, and entertaining from our area. Hey, look at Joanna Raposa over there. Hey, what's going on, Joanna?
Joanna!
Looking pretty sharp tonight. And how about that PSL band, Gary and Artie?
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Welcome.
We have a terrific show for you tonight. We really appreciate you looking in. If you're watching on Coastal ABC, hope you're having a fantastic weekend. All right, before we go to this stellar lineup of guests, let's get caught up in the news if we could, Joanna. What do you think about that? Is that all right?
Let's hear it.
All right. Did you see that yellow haze in the sky a few days back due to the Canadian wildfires? Oh, my God, it was crazy. You know, I yelled to my neighbor, come outside. It's a regular smoke show. He goes, where?
Yeah. Well,
Wait a minute,
your
wait,
neighbor. Your neighbor.
Give me some bring. Give me some bring.
I know a little bit.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, thank you very much. I need all the help I can get, you know. Actually, speaking of Gary Langevin sitting over there, ladies and gentlemen, I actually called Gary, and I asked him if he smelled something burning. And he said, every day.
Every day I smell it burning.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah. Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day I smell it burning in the air.
He smells something burning. All right.
Smell it burning, baby, burning.
You know, we thought if we put like some music in the monologue, that might help it out. You know what I mean?
Man, that was tough.
Thank you very much, Gary. I appreciate it. Just like that. You know, actually, it did kind of smell like burning tinder, didn't it? Artie said I just signed up for that, I think. All right. Well, speaking of weather, you know, New England weather has been really unpredictable. Right? Remember we had that 101 degrees, and then the next day it was 68. It's all because of El Nino. You know what El Nino is? It's unseasonably warm ocean temperatures. That's right. You know, I tested this out. I went to East Beach with my iPhone. I jumped in the water and immediately found a hot spot. Now, wait a minute. Time out. This subject reminds me of something. It reminds me of one of our sax player Artie's ex-girlfriends. That's right. Yeah. Nina El Nino. That's right. And Nina El Nino, she was wild. I mean, she was really wild.
How wild was she?
Well, she was a regular Nino maniac. But, you know, she broke up with Artie. She gave him the old wind chill factor.
She left me for Paul.
He waved him goodbye. You know, Artie was really upset about this. You know what I mean? Poor Artie.
Oh,
Poor Artie. Nina El Nino broke up with him and everything, you know?
Oh.
Yeah, so Artie said, why? Why, Nina El Nino? Why, Nina El Nino? Why are you leaving me? She said, well, Artie, your volcano isn't having as many eruptions as it used to. Did you follow along with that one? That's
great.
Too closely.
Hey, you know, you always say we're the #1 fishing port in all of America. And I don't think we get the credit that we deserve. But anyway, part of George's Bank, which is a prolific fishing area off of New England, may be reopening, and New Bedford fishermen are happy. I mean, they're really happy.
How happy are they?
Well, it'll be a lot easier chasing yellowtail.
Yes.
Just ask Artie. Sometimes chasing yellowtail can be the deadliest catch.
Oh, nice.
You know, I'm not a fisherman or anything. You can probably tell by looking at me. You know, I'm a white collar guy. You know, what I'm saying? Like pencil pusher. You know what I mean? But anyway, I went to George's Bank once. Oh, wait a minute. That was my cousin George's bank.
Fantastic.
It was Jorge's bank.
Jorge.
You know, I'm an attorney, believe it or not, and this is my little side gig. Like I don't actually live on this. This is not how I make my living or
That's
anything,
right.
you know. But you know, a lot of times when you're looking at Coastal ABC on the guide, it's been saying attorney Paul Santos. It hasn't been saying the Paul Santos live show. So I'm envisioning people scrolling and then clicking on the button to get some like legal advice, and the monologue pops on. You know what I mean? So I just might throw some people off. Well,
Never gets a minute.
because of that, because the guide has been wrong, I thought I would actually give some legal advice tonight.
Oh.
You know, I'm an attorney, but I don't actually do estate planning. So I was chatting with one of my colleagues who does. And he said that as you get older, you should get a living will. So I thought to myself, what good is that? I'm dead and the will is living?
Ouch.
How about if the will dies and I keep living? How about that? And why is it when you get older that they say you're long in the tooth? That's it? Just long in the tooth?
Oh, I just got that one. I mean, that was great. I just got that
Yeah, you
one.
just got that one? All right,
Yeah.
that's good. Well, sometimes the delay, you know, is good. It's a good thing. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's see. Where was I? Oh, yes. You know, these younger kids, you know, they don't appreciate the people like us
No.
who are like on in years and stuff like that. They really don't get it. You know, we older people have wisdom. You know that?
Yes.
We don't have wisdom teeth, but we still have wisdom. All right, I hear silence right now.
I do. I
hear
think.
you know,
Shall we try that again?
Love dental
because
jokes.
I hear
I love
that
dental
that
jokes.
dead spot, you know,
Yeah.
that dead spot. I think it might just be time. I'm sorry to say this, it might be time.
Oh.
It's time for the final joke of the night.
The final joke.
Well, you know, the New Bedford City Council, they're always like doing something. You know, they're always arguing with each other and coming up with different stuff. Well, right now they're looking to regulate scooters and electric mini bikes. You know, these young guys are more excited about their bikes than girls. All they do is pop wheelies. Too much mini, not enough bike. I think they need some pedal assistance. I think they got motorcycle envy. These kids today need some tough love. They need a full throttle. As a matter of fact, they need a kick in the kickstand.
The final joke.
All right, is everybody still here? Yeah. All right, it's still here. Did you lock the doors? All right, lock the doors. All right. Well, welcome to the show. We have a great show. We'd like to thank our sponsors. How about this nice little sneaky restaurant in the north end of New Bedford? It's kind of a restaurant that people don't know a lot about. It's kind of a hidden gem. Mikey B!
Mikey B.
We'd like to thank attorney John B. Seed, Cisco of Dartmouth, New Bedford, Surf Pro of Dartmouth, New Bedford, Remax Vantage Real Estate, Rockdale Service Center, John Parada's Comedy Factory, and the guy who's not here tonight, but he does give us a lot of help when he is, from Bristol County Media, Mr. Aaron Cadju. Let's hear it for our
Aaron the
sponsors.
Baron.
We have some great guests tonight. We have our own local golf legend, Roger Brightman,
Yes.
who's here tonight. We have the comedy of Alex Mann. And we're going to be starting with Michelle Medeiros Perry, an outstanding singer. But first, we go to our first commercial break. And I turn my eyes to stage right. You stage right or you stage left?
Yeah, right.
No, I think it's left, actually.
Stage right. No.
Oh, actually.
Yeah. I'm on the left of stage right.
We say hello to Jackie. We say hello to Artie. It's the BSO
Thank
Band.
you. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, everybody.
Attorney John B. Seed is experienced. He is well versed in the law, and he will fight for your freedom. As a former prosecutor, he knows what to expect from the other side of the courtroom because he has been there. He can use that experience to build the strong defense you deserve. Contact attorney John B. Seed and set up a free consultation. John B. Seed, 508-999-1399 or at johnseedlaw.com.
the melody.
Every day,
Yeah, every day I got the blues.
I got the blues. Yeah.
Every day,
Every day,
every day I got the blues.
every day I got the blues.
Don't you wanna know, baby? Don't you wanna be in my shoes?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Gary on your PSL band.
Thank
There
you.
we are. There we are.
Thank you both very much. Thank you both.
We're in the skeleton crew over here tonight. And I'm Skeleton 1, Gary Skeleton 2.
And that's the truth.
And by the way, hey, people have been asking me about Crazy Casey. Crazy Casey's not here tonight. He's actually undergoing surgery as we speak. He has some issues going on. He didn't disclose exactly what, but I think it might have been a stent or something like that. He's also having surgery on, I believe, his foot. So our thoughts and prayers are going to Crazy Casey. Crazy Casey said, hey, we really miss him, and we obviously he misses us coming down here, right? He told me that he really loves coming to our show, and
True.
I know he does.
He's a
we
big
have
part
an
of it, too.
absolute blast.
He's a
big
big
part
part
of our show.
True.
So our thoughts and prayers going out to Crazy Casey. We hope to see him back here in about 3 or 4 weeks.
Miss you,
So Crazy
Daddy-o, miss
Casey,
you,
get
Daddy-o.
well. Get well soon, my friend. Yeah, it's not the same show without. Actually, at the end of the show last week, some weeks we run out of time. Last week there was no Crazy Case. I'm like, what do I do now? I didn't know what to do.
And we just stopped volunteering people from
I
the
got caught
audience.
off guard. You know what I mean?
Hey, what do you do for a living? Want to be on the show?
We'll take people off the street. That's
That's
what we'll do anyway. All right. Well, we have a terrific first guest here tonight. We usually start with a singer. A lot of times we start with a comedian, but today we're going to start with a singer. I think she was in a band for a while, and she also has a business involving pets. So we're going to learn a little bit about that as well. Would you please welcome to our stage Michelle Medeiros Perry?
I want you to know I'm happy for you. I wish nothing but the best for you both. An older version of me, is she perverted like me? Would she go down on you with nothing to? Does she speak eloquently? Who would she have your baby? I'm sure she'd make a really excellent mother. With the love that she gave with the man and nothing to be open wide. No! And every time you speak her name, she look like you told me, hold me until you die. Till you die, but you're still alive. And I found to remind you of the best you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me all the close I bear that you gave to me. Oh no.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
girl.
Things look peaceful. I'm not quite as well. I thought you should know. Did you forget about me, Mr. Duplicity? I had to bug you in the middle of dinner. It was a slap in the face. How quickly I was replaced. And are you thinking of me when you heard? With the love that you gave me never ended up in the why? No. And every time you speak her name, you should know I told me, hold me until you die. Till you die, but you're still alive. And I fail to remind you all the best you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me all the close I bear that you gave to me.
gonna fade as soon as you close your eyes. And you know, every time I touch my nail to someone else's back, I hope you feel it. Well, can you feel it? Well, I'm here to remind you all the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me all the cross I bear that you gave to me. You all the cross I bear. You got it, girl. Yeah. Oh no!
Yes, sir.
Come on down, Michelle Medeiros Perry. Wow. All right, grab a seat over here. Welcome to our show. You know, in the old days when I was DJing, they would say, rock and roll!
Oh my God.
You're raising the roof over here. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Nice to have
Pleasure
you here.
to be here.
Yeah, great to have you here. So, are you a rocker? Do you like that kind of music, the hard rock and roll type stuff?
I like a bunch of different kinds of music.
Yeah.
So I like a lot of the 80s rock. So like Joan Jett, Pat Benatar. I like Stevie Nicks. I even like Janis Joplin.
Nice. That's fantastic. Well, you have the voice for it. You have that kind of gravelly voice, which really, really works in that genre. So terrific job. So let me ask you this, right? I remember I met you a few weeks back, and you told me how you're actually in a band. Is that right?
I was at one time. I
You were
was
a
in
lead
a
singer?
band, yes. And I also had a duo with an older gentleman.
Yeah.
I used to play the keyboard. So, yeah.
What was that like? You left the business there for a while, did you?
Yes.
What was the reason for that?
It kind of, I don't know, kind of withered apart with both. So now I'm kind of just like, I'll go to my friends' shows and they'll ask me to come on stage and I'll sing with them. And I'm actually still looking for somebody to work with.
Okay. All right. So if somebody wants to work with Michelle here, you know, maybe you need a lead singer in a band or something like that. So when you were doing your lead singing, right, in the band, right, you did a lot of events, I imagine, and things like that.
A couple, because I was originally a fill-in vocalist, and then I had lead, so I didn't get too far on going on a lot of different like gigs with them.
So now you want to get back into it a little bit?
I do, yes.
All right, that sounds good. That sounds good. Now, not only is she a singer, right? Everybody has more than one thing going on over here, as you can tell. But right here, this lady right here, Michelle, she also has a business having to do with pets. So tell me a little bit about your business. Obviously, there's this nice dog right here, which is your dog that
Yep,
passed.
this is,
Yeah.
I make homemade dog treats. It's Chester's All Natural Treats, and that was my first rescue dog of Chester.
Nice,
He was Boston
nice.
Terrier.
So what are you trying to do with this in this business that you're talking about?
I'm trying to do a home-based dog business with all natural ingredients. So I use like oat flour and like real fruits.
Right. So these are the pictures of the different types of things that you have for the
Yep,
animals.
I make dog ice cream.
Dog ice cream.
Yes,
Well,
and I give out a lot of samples, and everybody's been like, "When are you gonna start selling the stuff?" It's been a little process. We're still in the middle of getting all things finalized. My cousin's helping me with the website. It's been a little setback because she's been sick, so we're working on getting that done. But everybody's been like, "When are you gonna have this?" Because my dog loves the waffles. The waffles seem to be the big hit. The dog
No
waffles.
kidding. Dog
yeah,
waffles?
the dog waffles. They love it.
How about
And
pancakes?
My friend
They have
has
that
the
too,
dog.
or?
My friend has a dog, and when she brings home the waffle, the dog's almost ripping out of her hand before she can even give it to him because he already recognizes what it is.
How about bacon and eggs? You have that too?
No,
Oh, just kidding.
they probably like that.
but anyway, why did you decide to start this type of business? I know you love animals.
Because I also like to cook. My fiance over there, he's
Your
been
fiance
on
sitting
me-
over there? Can I get
Yes,
away from the fiance?
Jeremy.
Where is he?
Jeremy,
There he
he's in
is.
the
All
corner
right.
there, and he's always wanted me to start something. He's actually wanted me to start like a cooking show.
You like to
but-
cook?
Yes. So he wanted me to start a cooking show, and I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. And then I started making the dog treats, and he's like, well, why don't you do that? And I was like, you know what? I like this. And
Cook for the dogs.
Yeah, so I started buying all the molds and started
Oh, that's so much fun.
doing all the biscuits and stuff. Yeah, I have 2 dogs at home. So that one passed away, and I got 2 Dachshund mixes.
Okay.
So one of them, he sits right on the floor. He already knows. As soon as he sees the pans coming out, he's waiting for me to drop stuff to him.
So wow, these dogs, these are high class dogs right here. Don't you think so?
For sure.
You know, like we pour like the. I think our dog gets the same meal every night. You know what I mean? Kind of thing.
Stanley's not too picky.
I mean, these dogs, right? They're getting like a gourmet meal every night. Is that right?
Well, for the treats, they
Yeah.
get the homemade treats.
So
yes.
that's kind of like special stuff. Now, do you cook for the fiance there?
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay, so making sure of that.
Yes.
It's like the dog gets all the good stuff and the fiance like was left behind. You know what I mean? So if you got to cook for the dog, you got to cook for the fiance.
Not
too.
for tonight, though. He's getting
He's getting a
dinner
nice meal here at
tonight,
Mikey
so
B's.
He
Absolutely.
saved me. I didn't have to cook
All right.
anything.
Well, I think that's great. I think anytime people have different things going on, you sing, you have the business that you're starting, and that's what makes people interesting. You know what I mean? Everybody's doing something. Like, for example, attorney by day, do this on the side, radio show. Gary has a few things going too, don't you?
Yeah,
Gary?
I do. Yeah.
What do you have going on?
Yeah. Well,
All kinds of stuff.
you gotta log in.
You got to log in.
You gotta become. You gotta
Yeah,
subscribe
right,
and become a member to get all the info.
All right. I think Gary could actually start a business on the side. He'll be cooking, but it won't be for dogs.
That's right.
But anyway, all right. So you mentioned Pat Benatar. You're going to sing a second song, and you're actually going to
am.
do a Pat Benatar song.
Yes.
All right. Why don't you head back to center stage? Pat Benatar is a crowd favorite. As a matter of fact, she was actually the Zaiturian Theater about 7 or 8 years ago. I was away, but my wife went to that concert. She said it was one of the best concerts she's ever been to, and she's still with the husband, plays in the band. It's really, really great music from the 1980s. So why not do it here tonight on our show? Ladies and gentlemen, singing some Pat Benatar, it is Michelle Medeiros Perry.
A real tough cookie with a long history, breaking little hearts like the one in me. That's okay, let's see how you do it. Put up the dukes, let's get down to it. Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Hit me with your best shot. Right. Come on with the come on, you don't like fail. That's okay, see if I can. Knock me down, it's all in vain. Get right back on my feet again. Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Hit me with your best shot. Hey. A real tough cookie with a long history, breaking little hearts like the one in me. Before I put another notch in my lipstick case, you better make sure you put me in my place. Hit me with your best shot. Come on, hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot. Bye. Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Hit me with your best shot. Bye. Hey, hey.
All right, Michelle Medeiros Perry. Oh, wow. Oh, I love that song. It's a real crowd favorite. And you got the right voice for it. You have that raspy voice. I love it the way you can sing those songs. I can understand why you would sing Janis Joplin, right? Because your voice is kind of like that. All right?
Yes, I do a couple of her songs. Bobby McGee.
Oh,
And then
yeah,
there's
yeah.
another one that I'm practicing because I want to learn it by heart. It's Ball and Chain.
Oh, okay.
So I like that one. It's like a real jazzy song, and but it's a real challenging song.
Did you say you did Joan Jett?
I do Joan Jett too. I love rock and roll.
I love rock and
wow,
roll.
yeah.
Put
That one
another
I
dime
d-
in the jukebox, baby.
That one seems to be a band favorite. When I go
Oh.
on, when I go to like see Spoiler Alert, like they'll have me do it.
Oh, yeah,
Fast
yeah.
Forward, yeah, that's like a band favorite. They always like, come on, you gotta do I Love Rock and Roll. I think the only time I ever did Hit Me Best Shot was long ago at the Liberal Club Feast. I did Hit Me Best Shot
Oh,
with
yeah.
Monster.
Nice.
Yeah, I did it once over there.
Well, I can tell you're having fun. I wish you all the best in your business, of course, your other passion, doing the preparing meals for the dogs and so forth. So I think that's
Yes.
fantastic. Keep up the great work. And by the way, if you're looking for a lead singer for your band, this is the person right here, Michelle Medeiros Perry. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much.
Back with comedy. But right now, let's send it back to the PSL band.
Tell me if you think you know what is hip. Tell me if you really hip. The best in the year for sure. You in the hip trip. Maybe hip in the hip. What is hip?
Thanks to our sponsors, Aaron Cadju of Bristol County Media. If you need a video shot in a professional fashion, contact Bristol County Media. Also thanks to Cisco Brewers of New Bedford, Remax Vantage Real Estate and Ron Oliveira, Merrill's on the Waterfront, Serve Pro of Dartmouth, New Bedford. They will make it like it never even happened. At our home base, Mikey B's. Come see us tape our TV show most Monday nights, 7 p.m., 989 Victoria Street, New Bedford.
Became a part of a new breed. Been smoking only the best weed. Hanging out on the so-called limit set. Been seen in all the right places. Seen with just the right faces. Should be satisfied. Still it ain't quite right. What is hip? Tell me if you think you know. What is hip? If you're really hip, pass it and get the show. You in a hip trip. Maybe hip in the hip. What is hip? Sometimes hipness is.
All right, one more time. Gagliardi, the PSL band. Oh, yeah, those guys. Those guys are on their game tonight, I'll tell you. Well, at this time, we like to turn our attention to comedy. And at this time, we'd like to bring up our comedy director, the one and only Joanna Raposa. Joanna, how are you? It's great, great to see. What do you mean you can't? Wait a minute, move this. I want to see if we're in the middle of the screen. There we are. There we are. Well, so it's been a lot of fun having you as a comedy director. And the thing that's great is, Joanna gets comedians not just from like around here, like Southeastern Mass. We're talking about Providence, Boston, New Hampshire. We've got people Connecticut, people that play in New York, all around the world. It's been so much fun that people come and they want to come. They even ask you to come, which is makes us feel very happy.
We're very blessed.
People actually say they want to come.
This is a children's show.
Yeah, this is a family show, as we say.
I have a long list of comedians who want to be on the show, and we appreciate you so much, and we're going to get to you. I mean, there's only 3 or 4 spots each month. Yeah. but we are growing the brand. We are growing the brand, Paul. We are.
Let's hear it for our comedians that come all the time. Speaking of comedians, you see Gary Langerman over there?
Punchline, man. He can, and a good tagline. He's
What's so funny about that?
And Art, did DeMello wearing the shorts again this week? I mean, where you go? You going jogging after this or what?
that's a.
Basketball shorts.
Pickleball shorts.
He's going in for the 3-point shot.
It's the,
Oh my God!
the pickleball shorts.
I thought this was a kid show.
All right. Well, anyway, we have a really fun comedian tonight. He's been on a couple times. We really like this guy. What do you like about this guy?
He's a friend of the show. He's a producer. He has a whole other career like you, kind of semi in law enforcement. Yeah. I still like you guys, and I mean he's a very well-rounded guy, and we're so glad he could jump in tonight because our comedian that we had scheduled had to cancel due to illness, and he'll be back in the fall. Joe Flynn, get better, Joe Flynn. But in the meantime, please welcome
Alex Mann.
Oh, it feels like my ex-wife was applauding me coming in. Thanks, everybody. Joanna, well-rounded, fat jokes already before I came out. Thanks. Paul, there's you've got kids, right, Paul?
Yeah.
Someone reproduced with you? I've got 4. I have 4 kids. Yeah, and there's a few things my ex-wife and I agreed. One, they were the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, because we knew if these kids ever got kidnapped, we weren't getting a ransom note. We were going to get an apology note with $20 stapled to it, said, "Please take your kid back." But kids are fun. But the thing is, I went on a cruise, right? And my kids ratted me out to my ex-wife. Now, mind you, she goes on a lot of cruises, so I didn't think I was going to be in trouble. But if you've ever been on a cruise and you tell people you're going on a cruise, there is a cult of people who go on cruises. What ship are you on? Oh, I know that one. I know the captain. My steward is my friend on Facebook. I talk to them all the time. You need to go to this bar. You need to do this. You need to do that. They're like the Jehovah's Witnesses of the sea. And it turns out my ex-wife joined the cult. So after 13 years of divorce, my kids tell her Dad's going on a cruise. And I see the phone ring. It wasn't even a text. And I panicked. I said, "Hi." She goes, "I heard you're going on a cruise." "What ship?" "Oh, I know the captain." "Oh, I friended them all on Facebook." It was an hour-long conversation. It was the kindest, most polite, helpful conversation I've had with a woman in 13 years. It cost me $2,000 to have that conversation and go on this boat. Thank you for laughing at my pain. I appreciate that. 13 years of misery and divorce lawyers, and you guys are like, "Oh, cruise, haha." But it was fun. But the hard part is, like, I really couldn't get into the whole thing about cruising because it just, to me, it was like very boring, very bland. You can't control the weather. That's fine. But, you know, the best part was we did get to go to the Bahamas. Anyone been to the Bahamas? Good. I'm the only one. I can tell you anything I want about the Bahamas, and you will believe me. According to my ex-wife, it is one of the best islands to visit, but there is no electricity for them to really have. They have to get all their own water. So again, it was fun facts for an hour. But the odd thing is, I have a career for 29 years of working in law enforcement. I expected that silence. Thank you. This is a firefighter crowd. I get it. You guys are probably more happy when Public Works shows up than when we do. I got it. It's fine. But so after all these years, they finally took marijuana out of my contract.
Ooh,
right?
ooh.
It's no longer on my drug test. But I hate the smell of it. But 29 years ago, it was probable cause. Now it's probably me. But had I known that that was the 1 hour conversation I was going to have, I would have been popping gummies left and right. Now, the thing about gummies is I'm a big guy, as Joanna pointed out. Well-rounded. Well-rounded. I'm on the Wegovy. I'll see you in 6 months. I'll be back. Don't worry. But, so I can now do gummies. So I'm going to try these out. So I pop 2, and I'm like, okay, this is good. But I'm not sleeping. Anyone, like, has anyone done gummies and not fallen asleep? And you just kind of like, I like people. In fact, I could have a conversation with vegans right about now. So I was like, okay, this isn't working. So now I've decided I really want to go to sleep. So I popped 2 melatonin. Let's just say you are committed to the next 8 hours of sleep, whether you like it or not. There could be a fire alarm and you're not waking up. Well, I made the mistake of answering the phone from my friends with benefits. Paul, that's someone who comes over and has relations with you don't file taxes with. She says, I'm on my way over. You've got 15 minutes. Well, I am now doing long-form calculus. I weigh this amount. I've had 2 gummies. I've now had melatonin, XYZ, times to 4, divided by 6. I've got 20 minutes of awake time. I hop in the shower. I took a great nap. Never take 4 gummies and take a hot shower. You will come out looking redder than Paul's scarf. So she shows up, and I'm fairly certain there were relations that happened, because when I woke up in the back of the ambulance, there was a very enthusiastic young paramedic with the jumper cables, and I come to, and I'm like, whoa, what's going on? He says, oh, we thought you died. What? Well, we got a phone call. Your girlfriend said she thought she killed you. Wait, she thinks I'm dead? Yeah, we should probably call her and tell her you're not. No, I've been trying to break up with her for the last 3 months. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my time.
Alex Mann! Come on down.
Hi, Paul.
Alex Mann, thank you very much for joining us here tonight.
Paul, can I ask you a quick question before you start asking me questions?
Sure.
I've had a lot of people die on me lately, and this is the same outfit the morticians wore every... Is there a bulk rate for you guys? My God, it's lovely.
We are gathered here today to look back at the career of Alex Mann now.
Yeah, oh, it's already been dead. It's dead.
Well, anyway, I have to tell you, I think Joanne had mentioned it before. We actually had a comedian that was, Will actually had, was up all night, running back and forth to the toilet and stuff.
How do we know that? Why do we?
And this is the most interesting part of the show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in.
No, it was a stomach bug.
We got pictures. We got pictures.
So we're like, what are we going to do now? So remember that old TV commercial? Get Mikey, he'll do it.
Yeah.
So call Alex, he'll do it. No, thank you for Alex for coming down. Let's hear it for Alex, man. Thank you. We really appreciate you coming
Thanks,
down.
Paul. Anytime you need me.
Wait a minute. Where are you going?
Did that not feel like the kiss of death?
I need another 10 minutes to kill over here.
Okay, sorry. Here we go.
So anyway, wait a minute. Let me get this straight here.
Sure.
You used to work in a jail, right?
Oh, I still work there.
Oh, you still work in the jail?
Yes.
And they no longer test you for marijuana?
Correct.
Right?
I mean, it's legal everywhere, so it's like, how do you tell somebody, you can't do it?
Right.
So honestly, I think it was more of a union negotiation tactic. Like, if we're high, we're not going to be looking for the 2% raise.
Right. So you work that into the contract.
Why not?
So now that you know that you can do it without being tested, doesn't that encourage you to do it more often?
Yeah.
It would, but I have so many responsibilities I have to drive for, and I like my paycheck. So
Exactly.
yeah, I don't have a lot of couch time, but
You really mix the gummies with the melatonin?
not anymore.
No, but that one time, I mean, that must have been...
It was about 3 times. And
3 times?
And when you wake up in the back of an ambulance and you kind of go, all right, maybe this should stop.
All right, so it was good enough at least 2 times that you tried the third
Oh,
time.
it was a great 8 hours of sleep, but, the third time I missed out on some fun. So.
But think about this, right? I know it's a stressful job working in the jail. Obviously,
Yes.
you got inmates and everything. Couldn't you, take an Uber to work and then take one while you're there? Just to kind of, deal with the situation at hand.
So look at me right now.
Yes.
This is me without gummies.
Yes.
This is not me on gummies. They would notice.
I don't know. Look at me again here. See that guy with the sunglasses over there?
You know what? He looks familiar. Did I strip search you for? Okay, no.
You strip
Yeah,
search
you,
them?
yeah, you
Oh,
still,
absolutely.
you still owe me.
Where do you think we find the gummies?
Well, you still owe me $40.
Oh, I'm not a subscriber. I forgot. I apologize.
No wonder he's been smiling
The
all
subscription
day.
ran out, actually, but that's okay.
It was like throwing a shoe down a hallway, but it's all right.
How about that guy in the corner with the yellow shirt?
Never
there?
seen him before in my life. Although one of my kids does kind of look like a saxophone player, so I'm not really sure what's going on.
Yeah, it's, the way we look at it is, we'd like to have a lot of sax in the band. You know what I mean?
See, I set that up for you. I'm disappointed in myself, but yes.
So what's going on with you? I thought you look younger than me, so that's great. But it does seem like you might be closing in on retirement time.
Wow, this really is the kiss of death. Yeah. So hopefully within the next 2 years, hopefully
2 years.
Yeah. Hopefully the carpets match the drapes soon enough, and the beard and the top of the head looks good. But
Wait a minute. The drapes don't have to
the
match.
carpet doesn't match the drapes, Paul.
No,
I thought.
yeah, but they don't have to match for you to retire.
All right, fine. No, I'm hoping to retire in 2 years. The last time I was here, we were talking about the book I wrote for
yes,
law
that's right.
enforcement and how to use comedy as a de-escalation tool, and not to be funny, but to engage
I
differently.
thought it was fascinating.
And that's doing very well. The book has done well. It's been received. In the process of writing a second follow-up to that one.
Nice.
A lot of HR and business people and community leaders have asked, how do I apply this book to what I do? And I went, all right, I need to write another book.
Well, that's pretty good because, obviously de-escalation is something that you want to pursue as the first option
Yeah.
before you take action, of course, to apprehend a suspect. But think about this, Gary, you pulled over and they're about to place you under arrest. So how does it go? Does it go, sir, turn around, place you under arrest? By the way, a funny thing happened to me on 195 last week. It just doesn't seem like it.
Well,
it
if
fits.
in that particular scenario, it would be like, we'd like to invite you to keep your hands inside and feet inside the restraints at all times.
That's right.
Please do not shank your cellmate, and we hope you enjoy your stay in the back of the cruiser.
No, in all seriousness, I think it is good to combine those two things. I really do. So now, if you retire 2 years from now, you're gonna make this like your full-time thing?
I'm not. So this comedy thing, like, really in the last 3 years, has been crazy. So
Well,
this,
you'll have more time if you retire.
I'll have more time, but I don't know what else I'll do. I mean, the hard part is, I actually did Atlantic City this year. I went out and did the Tropicana.
Yeah.
Which was absolutely crazy, and it was the St. Patrick's Day show.
Yeah.
I was literally the only Irish white guy there. I was like, I'm the token Irish guy at St. Patrick's. You brought a guy in from Boston to Atlantic City to come and do the St. Patrick's Day show.
That must have been a lot of fun, though. Was that?
Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah.
And it was the first time I road tripped with like just friends to kind of come out.
Yeah.
So it was a 6.5 hour drive. And we should have been pulled over because I could not see straight, laughing it so hard at them. They were the best 2 shotgun riders I've ever had in my life.
Oh, fantastic,
Yeah.
fantastic. Now, did you do any gambling while you were there?
Yeah, I rode with 2 women in Atlantic City. I mean, no, I'm not a really big gambler.
You lose your shirt?
I probably more. The divorce cost me enough. I've learned my lesson. Stop gambling.
Did you lose your underwear too? Or?
No, I was able to keep that because Mom taught me to wear 2 pairs.
What is?
Why is Gary shaking his head?
I'm not quite sure what this
This
question is.
interview's not really.
I don't know. I'm just
I don't know
answering.
where I'm
I
going.
didn't say anything.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
I'm
you
just.
know?
Paul, it's always an adventure.
You're like the backup quarterback that came in and is like just kicking butt. You know what I mean? And
I'm Tom Brady?
no, you're the backup quarterback.
He was the backup quarterback.
Oh, well, originally he was the
Wow,
backup.
how you do sports radio? How did you forget that?
Don't forget
Well,
Saturday
he started
mornings.
it. He was a backup quarterback for like a week. You know what I mean? And then he came in. And
I think it was week 6, but that's all right.
So are you Drew Bledsoe or are you Tom Brady?
I don't know who was supposed to be here. Joe. Joe was Bledsoe. I'm Brady. I'm going with that. I like that one.
All right. Hey, we really appreciate you coming down. You're a terrific comic. I know you're a terrific author too. Good luck on the second book, the follow-up to the book that you
Thank
had
you.
originally.
Thank
and
you.
thanks a lot for coming down to Short Notes. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. And you know what? I love coming down here. New Beige has always been a home to me. So you guys have always been great. Love coming back. So anytime, let me know.
All right, Alex Mann, ladies and gentlemen, PSL Band, and then we're back with a
Spell your
local
name.
golf legend. We'll be right back.
Somebody was saying something about there being an end to tyranny. But when they asked me what would I do if that day came, I only whispered your name. Everybody got their own opinion and protects their own dominion. No doubt for them it's true, but I tell them what I really believe. My only worry is protecting you. No one's ever been lonely. I say we find someone to care. Well, ask me if I dare. Stranger who could carry that flame. I just whispered your name.
Yeah. How about that guy with the sexy sax? Yeah. Johnny DeMello. Mary Langevin of the PSL band.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much. All right. Well, you know, we have a person here tonight who is actually a local golf legend. You know, a lot of times he's sitting in our studio audience. People say, hey, isn't that Roger Brightman? Isn't that Roger Brightman, that golf guy, right? You know, he won all these tournaments. He won a lot of tournaments, a lot of four-ball tournaments. In fact, he won more than Tom Brady, if you actually add it up. So we're going to talk about that when he comes over here. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome the one and only Mr. Roger Brightman. Watch your step over there. Thank you very much. Well, welcome to the Paul Santos
Can't
Live Show.
believe it. I'm live on the Paul Santos show.
That's
Wow.
right. I know. It's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't it great?
I've made it. I finally made it.
Don't you have a warm feeling going up and down your spine right now?
Yeah,
Huh?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, welcome to the show. It's great to have you here. I'll tell you right now, you know, every time people come by and they sit in the audience and they see you here, they say, isn't that Roger Brightman, the golf guy? You really enjoyed playing golf. What was it about the sport that you love so much?
I'll tell you what, I started as a caddy at Dartmouth Country Club when it was 9 holes way back before it became Allendale.
This was before they had 18 holes? That's how far back it was?
Yes, actually it was 9 holes. That's how far back.
Yeah, don't kid you.
I was about 14, 15 years old. I caddied there. I also caddied at Reservation Golf Club and Whalen City and the Country Club. And on Mondays, caddies could play for free. So I took advantage of it, got some golf clubs, and started playing. I went to New Bedford High School, made the golf team there, luckily. From there, I graduated 59 at New Bedford High. And then I went to, in 61, I played my first four-ball golf tournament at the age of 20 years old.
Wow.
The following year, in 1962, I played my second four-ball tournament with a high school golf partner, and we ended up winning it. We just winning for the fun of it, and we ended up 64 teams played, only one winning team,
Yeah.
and we went all the way to the finals. It goes 64 every day, 64, 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, down to one winning team, and we did it.
They did it. They did it. How about
62.
that?
You did it!
I was 21 years old at the time.
Yeah, you know, I knew you won a lot of tournaments, but I didn't realize you won the first one that young.
Yeah, I was 21.
Yeah, gee, fantastic. Now, as years go by, you kept entering into more four balls. The big ones, of course, Country Club in New Bedford, Whaling City, New Bedford, the Resi, I think,
Reservation,
had one.
Allendale.
Allendale. You entered all these different
What about
tournaments.
the Country Club? Yeah, the Country Club is still a big one. They're having a 97th annual at the Country
Right.
Club this year.
In August, absolutely.
In August 4th through the 9th. They go 6 consecutive days, Tuesday through Sunday.
So over the years, you know, you participate in this one, and then you participate in another one and another one. Ladies and gentlemen, it is true. He won 8 times. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, 8 times. I was in 10 finals, total of 10 finals. I lost the Country Club 4-ball in an extra hole match, 20-hole match. Bob Juicy, he's a pro at the Allendale now. He beat me in 20 holes by birdie in the 20th hole. That was the only hole in the entire match that we were behind.
Wow. So you almost won 9.
Yeah, we
Came
could've-
close. Yeah.
If I hit my putt a little further, harder on 19, the first extra hole,
Yeah, you would have got it.
I was the last one to putt to win, about 20-footer, came up 2 inches short, dead end, short. Bob Juicy, the pro at Allendale, now birdied the next hole to beat us 1 up.
Nice, nice. I got to tell you, I went to a number of your matches, and for anybody that watches golf, if you watch the Masters or the U.S. Open, there's a lot of pressure on those guys, but there's pressure on you guys too because there's a big crowd and it's totally silent. And you're standing there and you got to putt from like here to where Gary is, right? And, to me, I'd be like, oh man, all these people are watching me. I'd probably be nervous, I'd probably blow the shot, quite honestly. You know? But you have a way of having ice water in your veins in those situations. How do you do it?
I had so much confidence. Putting is all confidence. And when you get over a putt and you have confidence, you feel, I used to think I could make every putt. And believe it or not, I made a lot more putts than I should have made. I made a putt against the Juicy team in the 4-ball at the country club. The hottest green around here was the 7th hole at the Bedford Country Club by far. I had a ball in the front right corner of the green on the 7th hole. The pin was in the top left, 80 feet away with a 20-foot break. And in that finals match with a big gallery, I made that putt.
Wow,
yes.
that's unbelievable. All right.
So,
Wow.
yeah, it went. I could stay there the rest of my life and never make that putt again.
But on that day,
Yeah.
Lucky.
Yeah.
There's some skill involved, but there's a lot of, believe me, a lot of luck involved too.
remember the Herb Burke speech, if you played 10 times, they'd win 9, but not tonight.
Yeah.
This is your time. You,
Oh, yeah.
You made that putt that day.
Oh, I would have
By
loved
the way, you say you used to come to some of my matches. I remember when I won my last 4-ball
Yes.
in 97 was my last win. There was a young guy there that interviewed my partner and I were George LaHue on the 18th green,
Yes.
and his name was Paul Santos.
Yeah, that's right. I was there.
Local
with the
sports.
guy.
29 years ago, he interviewed us on the 18th.
Yeah, I was
yeah.
covering it for local television, and you guys
Yeah.
won.
Yeah,
Even
We
with the
did.
cameras there and everything,
did.
like it didn't phase you.
right to the 18th hole.
You're like Mr. Ice Water in your veins,
Like I said, there's some skill involved with it, with putting and playing golf, but lots and lots of luck.
You were lucky.
Very lucky.
Nice.
Yes, very lucky.
So now you played up until very recently, right?
I played until October of '84. I was just before my 84th birthday. I played my last round of golf. Arthritis in both knees.
Yeah.
I can hardly walk now, so golf is out of the picture now.
But you used to teach too, didn't you?
He still does. Hello. Prize students, I'm going to chime in.
This guy here had a golf lesson from me a year ago or more,
And I've won every tournament
And-
since.
and he's never called for another lesson. So either I was that good and he's really, really good.
Well, he said, Gary, you know what? You're beyond anything I can do. All the tournaments I've won in all the years that I've been teaching, I've never seen such a stellar swing such as yours. I said,
It
thank
was either that good or I think I charged you too much money.
It was in the
I
dead of
charged you-
it was
I
in the dead of
charged
winter. You charged me way too much.
I charged you way too
You
much.
did. You
yes.
really did. You really
Yeah.
No, but
I
if you
did.
can't play because of the arthritis and everything,
Yeah.
like how can you teach him how to swing if you're having a hard time
No
yourself?
problem.
Yeah.
Easy.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
I
you can
still
do
s- Yeah, it isn't that bad. I can still walk, but it's
You still
difficult
swing.
playing golf.
Yeah, right. I suppose you miss it the old days of playing all the time.
Oh,
do you?
absolutely.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
at home you love to watch U.S. Open, the Masters. I love the Masters when they put that green jacket on at the end. It's
I
pretty cool.
never miss a golf tournament. Never. I catch them all. I even watch the LPGA, the ladies pros play.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Well, let me ask you a question. You say you can teach golf. Can you teach miniature golf?
Oh yeah. But the way I putt, I can definitely teach miniature golf.
Yeah,
Putting is my best game. Really.
I play these miniature golf games with a few of my friends, and then it gets to the last shot. I just can't take the pressure.
Is that right? You can't take the pressure. Oh. You gotta have, putting is all confidence.
It's all
believe me.
confidence?
It's all up in the head here. Putting.
Yeah, I'm looking at the green, I'm looking at the putter, and I'm like, see that little doubt creeps in, and that's a big mistake,
Calls over
right?
his caddy and taking
You got to be cocky.
Yeah, really.
Hey, maybe I can get a caddy for my miniature
Yeah,
golf.
I'll be it. I'll be a caddy. Stop throwing them.
Can you caddy for my
I
miniature?
would carry the caddy
Can
for
you
you all
carry the
day.
putter?
That's it. Just the putter. Yep. All he needs is one ball, I hope.
Well, anyway, so what do you got going on now? Just kind of
Well, right now, I'd like to say hi to our friend, Mr. Casey.
Yeah, crazy.
Yes.
Good for crazy
Say
Casey.
crazy Casey.
Big Daddy.
Casey having surgery.
Get well, Big Daddy.
I've got a quick, fast story about Casey's son, Jonathan Casey.
Yes.
He invited me out to play golf at the Reservation Golf Club. It was June of 21, 5 years ago. He invited me out to play. We got to the 7th hole. I'm teeing my ball up. I say, hey, Jonathan, this is the hole that I was playing a golf tournament on years ago at Reservation. I hit my tee shot 6 feet past the cup. It spun back. It overhung the cup.
Oh.
Didn't fall in. It was the closest to pinhole, so I made $50, but it didn't go in. It didn't go in. It overhung the cup. That's the closest I've ever come to getting a hole-in-one. My sons, Mark and Craig, play. They both won 4-ball tournaments, by
Yes,
the way.
I remember.
And they both had hole-in-ones. To this day, I haven't had a hole-in-one. Jonathan puts his tee in the ground. He just hadn't been playing too long. Puts his tee in the ground, takes out his 7-iron.
Don't tell me.
150 yards. Hits the ball up on the green, up the hill. You can't see the surface of the green from the tee. So I said, John, that's a great shot. That could be close. So we get in the cart. We drive up to the green. Where's the ball?
Oh, man.
He got a hole-in-one there.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Every time I see, Mr. Casey, I hope you're watching.
Yeah.
You know it. Every time I see your son, Jonathan, what's the first thing out of his mouth? Hey, Roger, have you ever had a hole-in-one? Whoa, he knows how to get to me. I tell you.
I know.
I said, hey, I get back at him and say, Jonathan, have you ever won a 4-ball golf
That's
tournament?
right. That's right.
All right.
That makes
That's
him
a
shut
wrap.
up a little bit.
That's a wrap.
Oh, Roger, we appreciate your support of the show, coming down and watching most Monday nights, and we appreciate you chatting with us. I wish you all the best, and it's really fun talking about the golf because I know you had a real passion for it, and you continue to have a passion for it.
Absolutely. No doubt about it.
Thank you very much, Roger.
Thank you,
Roger
sir.
Brightman,
Thank you. Thank you.
local golf legend. Thank you very much for being here on the Paul Santos Show. Okay. Again, we'd like to give a quick shout out to Crazy Casey. I understand he had surgery today. He's hoping to be resting at home very shortly, and hopefully he'll be back here with us in maybe 3 or 4 weeks. So our love to you, Crazy Casey. Let's hear it one more time for Casey, all right? Casey's a big part of the show. Now, the funny thing is, sometimes when Casey's here, he'll say something that's a little cringeworthy, you know? But then when he wasn't here, I missed him terribly.
No, it is. It's true.
People are like, hey, that crazy guy at the end, what happened to him?
I know.
Where is he? Well, he's coming back very shortly, so hopefully he will be here very soon. Okay, we'd like to take the opportunity to thank our guest. How about that terrific singer, Michelle Medeiros Perry? Thanks to a great comic who came down at the last minute. We really appreciate it, Mr. Alex Mann. And our local golf legend, Mr. Roger Brightman. We'd like to thank Joanna Raposa, our comedy director. And how about you folks, our live studio audience? That's right, that's right. All right, we'll be back here next Monday night when our guest will be Avery Barboza, a fantastic singer from Dartmouth. Patty Gould will be our comic. And we will have also a great author by the name of Chris Bick. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank our band, Gary and Artie, the PSL band.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Paul.
If you're watching on Coastal ABC, don't forget you can come down and see a live taping of our television show most Monday nights here at Mikey B's in New Bedford, located at 989 Victoria Street in New Bedford. If you'd like to go back and see some of our shows that you may have missed, just go to the Paul Santos Live YouTube channel or the Paul Santos Live Show Facebook page and check out some of our past performances. We really appreciate your support. I'm Paul Santos for the Paul Santos Live Show. We'll talk to you again next time, and don't forget to laugh.
Be in love where we are. Yes, we are. I do. Could it be that's a phrase you thought never would phase you? Well, baby, you better hold on tight, 'cause I'm the one who's supposed to kneel down and propose. Well, all right. Well, I might. So when I kiss you goodnight, just sleep tight with the thought that you'll always be caught up in love with me. And you'll dream that the stars up above have the answer of whether we'll be, or whether we won't be in love. Well, we are. Yes, we are. Ooh, we are. Here we are.